before that, the last at
Hello
Sandown
and welcome back
on the Imperial
to the
Cup days.
finale
A great day's racing
at Sandown
so far,
440.
and they finish at 4:40.
We'll
It was another
start
handicap
off
chase. This time
looking at
it's
our
over
spreadsheet.
2.5 miles.
And our
And
top
we have
selection
a
here
field of
is
8 all go.
a
Heading down to the
perfecto.
start shortly. Racing Post Spotlight verdict here. Much the
We'll
most
go into
compelling profile
Betfair,
belongs to
and
Es
you'll see
Perfecto,
this is
who's placed
already
efforts
down
this
to
season behind Junior's
254,
Destiny
so we won't be doing
and
much
Blow Your
more than
Wad
the favourite
constitute
here.
very strong form.
That's a
It is
stake of
unexposed
£39
candidate.
And our second selection
Among his rivals, it's probably
is
Imperial Bead,
Sheldon,
while last year's third and fourth
which
Belargus
is
and Nocte Velatus are also of some interest. Es Perfecto for
on that, but it will
Alan
go
King,
over
Kevin
the top,
Sheehan
and we've
in
got
this saddle will be back with betting and commentary for the 440.
So that was about it, really.
Air 418, first number 14,
So,
Better Be Definite, 12 to 1. Second number 3, Arctic Man, 4 to 1 at joint favourite. And third number 15, Eturgent De Broy, 50 to 1. Non-runners 11 and 17, 15 ran.
That's the one we need the calculator
Better Be Definite
for.
staying on well towards the stand side to give Nick Alexander and Bruce Lynn a big price double there at Air. One to come there. We finished with a bumper at 4.53. Before that, the last at Sandown on the Imperial Cup days, which is a great day's racing so far. And they finish at 4.40. It was another handicap chase. This time it's over 2.5 miles, and we have a field of 8 all go. Heading down to the start shortly. Racing Post Spotlight verdict here. Much the most compelling profile belongs to Es Perfecto, who's placed efforts this season behind Junior's Destiny and Blow Your Wad constitute very strong form. If there's unexposed candidate
second race of Champagne Twist
among his rivals, it's probably Imperial Bead, while last year's third and fourth Belargus and Nocte Velatus are also of some interest. Es Perfecto for Alan King, Kevin Sheehan in this saddle will be back with betting and commentary for the 440. Air 418, first number 14, Better Be Definite, 12 to 1. Second number 3, Arctic Man, 4 to 1 at joint favourite. And third number 15, Eturgent De Broy, 50 to 1. Non-runners 11 and 17, 15 ran. Better Be Definite staying on well towards the stand side to give Nick Alexander and Bruce Lynn a big price double there at Air. One to come there. We finished with a bumper at 4.53. Before that, the last at Sandown on the Imperial Cup days, which is a great day's racing so far. And they finish at 4.40. It was another handicap chase. This time it's over 2.5 miles. And we have a field of 8 all go. Heading down to the start shortly. Racing Post Spotlight verdict here. Much the most compelling profile belongs to Es Perfecto, who's placed efforts this season behind Junior's Destiny and Blow Your Wad constitute very strong form. If there's unexposed candidate
don't forget all the other meetings that you have
among his rivals, it's probably Imperial Bead, while last year's third and fourth Belargus and Nocte Velatus are also of some interest. Es Perfecto for Alan King, Kevin Sheehan in this saddle will be back with betting and commentary for the 440. Yeah, welcome back. Runners at the post for our finale here at Sandown, and Es Perfecto is a warm favourite. It shows at 11 to 8. 11 to 2 then Hudson de Grugy for Gary Moore and Niall Houlihan. Sheldon, that shows at 13 to 2 for Seamus Mullins. It's 7 to 1 Imperial Bead. Nocte Velatus is 8 to 1. 10 to 1 about Can You Call. Belargus at 14 to 1. And then 22 to 1 the outside of the party is Jet Plane. So that's the market. The runners at the start. Now it looks like they're ready to line up here. Starting again just before the railway fences. Halfway down the back straight.
So I'm going to leave you now.
And Es Perfecto's gone 5 to 4 now. Did touch 30 to 8, having opened 6 to 4. But plenty of support for Alan King's charge. And the flags are raised, they're walking in. 8 strong field for our finale. And that's it, they're off and racing. So away they go, heading down towards the first of the railway fences. For the first time, Sheldon on the inside, well away in company with Nocte Velatus, and to their outside, Hudson de Grugy. That's the leading trio. A little bit awkward on the outside was Can You Call, landed a little bit skew whiff, but is okay. Quickly on to fence number 2, Nocte Velatus, with the advantage. To on the outside, Hudson de Grugy. To the inside right there is Sheldon. Quickly on to the next of the railway fences. Then it's Can You Call. They're being followed by Imperial Bead, then Belagus, and the back pair Jet Plane, and finally Es Perfecto. Turning right-handed for the first time out of the back straight, and on they go towards the pond fence. It's Nocte Velatus, leading by a length, to Hudson de Grugy in second. Third to the inside Sheldon, out wider Can You Call. They're closely attended by Imperial Bead, and then on that one's inside Belagus in the second colours of JP McManus. Es Perfecto's over on the inside, and just about the back marker now is Jet Plane, as they turn in towards the home straight for the first time. And at the bottom of the hill, Nocte Velatus is joined by Hudson de Grugy. Little issues between them as they jump this next fence from Sheldon and Can You Call a race together. Then Imperial Bead from Belagus, Es Perfecto, and finally Jet Plane. On they come to the fence will be last next time round. Hudson de Grugy saw a good stride there and jumped it well. Goes a length ahead of Nocte Velatus. The rest of the field tightly bunched with the exception of Jet Plane, who's just been cajoled along to try and stay on terms as they come up past the winning post. And it is now getting on terms as a Jet Plane. Nocte Velatus still leads though, with Hudson de Grugy up sides. Can You Call moving forward into third place, then Sheldon. Es Perfecto's just crept a bit closer on the inside of Imperial Bead, then Belagus and Jet Plane. So heading on to the far side of the track, total of 10 more fences to jump on this final circuit. And once again Hudson de Grugy goes on narrowly to Nocte Velatus. A length back to Sheldon, who moves well in third from Can You Call. Belagus creeping a bit closer with Es Perfecto on his inside. Then comes Imperial Bead, and out wide Jet Plane, but only about 4 lengths covering the field as they continue down the back straight. The lead now with Hudson de Grugy by a neck to Nocte Velatus. Can You Call moves forward again to third, ahead of Sheldon in fourth. Onto this next fence on the back straight. Good jump by Hudson de Grugy, comes away with a length lead over Can You Call. Nocte Velatus just a bit slow over that, and he's back in third. A mistake by Sheldon as they jump the next. Then Imperial Bead. Es Perfecto slipped to the rear of the field again, but still pretty tightly bunched at this stage. A mistake by Belagus over that one, but it's still Hudson de Grugy with the advantage. Leads by about a length to Can You Call, moving quite strongly now in second. Sheldon's in third. Then Nocte Velatus to the inside from improving Jet Plane. Belagus is being ridden, but he's getting back into it. Couldn't really call it from here as they approach the railway fences then. They've gone a lap. Hudson de Grugy got a narrow lead of a tightly bunched field here. Lands a length clear. Another mistake by Sheldon. Bad blunder by Imperial Bead. That was well picked up. But down towards the next. Hudson de Grugy from Can You Call on the outside. And then Sheldon, who jumped that better. Getting back into it on the inside is Nocte Velatus. Only about 3 lengths covering the field as they take the last over on the far side, and getting back to its pole position on the inside, Nocte Velatus with Sheldon up sides. Then Hudson de Grugy, Can You Call having to go very wide around the turn. Then just behind them, Jet Plane. Es Perfecto's creeping into it on the inside. Nocte Velatus on the outside. Then Imperial Bead. Still only 3 lengths covering the entire field as they come down towards the pond vents, and it's the third last. Sheldon narrowly to Hudson de Grugy. Can You Call out wide getting into it. Ridden now on the inside, Nocte Velatus. Then Imperial Bead. Out wide is Belagus. On the inside Es Perfecto, just about the back marker, but only 3 lengths off them. They've jumped the third last. They're now turning towards home, and it's Can You Call who's moving to the front from a driven along Hudson de Grugy. Imperial Call's gone into third, then Sheldon, then Belagus. Here's the second last. Can You Call and Hudson de Grugy. Nothing this year's between them. Imperial Bead is trying to get on terms. Belagus driven in fourth. Es Perfecto is well at the back, but they're coming down to the final fence. Can You Call and Harry Cobden have a narrow advantage here. here from Hudson de Grugy. Made a blunder, bad blunder by Jet Plane, but he's held on. He's in third place and he's staying on. It's Can You Call with the advantage from a rallying Hudson de Grugy. Here's Jet Plane on the stand side under Harry Skelton driving. Jet Plane is getting up. Despite a bad blunder at the final fence, he overcame it and he's gone on to score. Can You Call second, and back in third place then was Hudson de Grugy.
Well, well, well. A turn up in the final race at
Sandown 440, first number 3, Jet Plane, 22 to 1. Second number 1, Can You Call, 11 to 1. And third number 7, Hudson de Grugy, 6 to 1. All 8 ran.
And then it looked like Can You Call was going to take it. And the outsider of the party, Jet Plane, comes to beat them all. In the
Power Pack ride from Harry Skelton gets Jet Plane in front to give Dan and Harry Skelton a double on the Sandown card. That wraps up proceedings there. We're moving on swiftly to air. They've got one race remaining. Finished with a bumper due off at 4:53. A couple of non-runners here. Number 1 Arcade and number 2 Bulky. They don't go. The 11% favourite in their absence with 8 runners is Yakaleo. It's 9 to 2 Madame Bluebell. Step Out 11 to 2. Kingston James at 6 to 1. 9 to 1 Saracen Bow, and it's 16 to 1 then bar these. Yakaleo for Nicky Richards and Danny McMenamin. The favourite. Step Out though is a post pick. Does the yard with an excellent record
Thanks very much.
in bumpers